So welcome back to my channel. uh, in this video I'm going to teach you how to paint a tree in watercolor. So I'll start with the basic, and right now I'm just creating a tree with the basics shape like a circle. So you can create three circle overlapping each other, and after that you can just erase the intersect area and yeah, then you can just paint you can just draw the stem and its branches, and that's like a very basic tree, uh, not very realistic but cartoonish tree. So I just want to explain the structure of the tree and the light and shadow of. Now I'm going to paint it, and for that I'm using permanent green light. uh, you can just look at the color palette, how I'm mixing the color, and I'll start painting it from the top. So first I'll start with the light color. As you can see, just paint half of the area with the lighter green, and as you go down you can use darker green. So for the dark green I'm using sap green, and with the mixture of Prussian blue, so that you can get the darker shade of it. Okay, now I'll be using olive green to make it even more darker from the bottom. I'm just trying to uh, try to paint the values so it will look kind of a 3D effect. And I'm going even darker on the bottom side of the tree because of the shadows. For that I'm using olive green. So that's how you can just, I mean, this is very basic. You can start painting tree with this technique, and later on in this video I'll also explain how to paint a complex tree using this basic shapes method. So now I'm going to paint even darker. I'm just painting its branches and stem. For that I'm using burnt sienna, and I've mixed Prussian blue in this to get the darker tone. And you can just paint it even more darker on the bottom side. That's how you can get the shadow of the tree. You can use a toothbrush to create some grainy effect. Just dip your toothbrush in clean water and just spray it on your wet surface, and you will get a unique effect, like a unique texture, some kind of grainy texture. And you can just paint the base, so it will look like your tree is standing on the surface. So yeah, this is how you can just start with the basic. And now I'm just going to explain you how you can use this basic technique to uh, paint a complex tree, like a very realistic kind of tree. So again, same, I'm just creating some random circle shape overlapping each other to just shape my tree. And I'm just going to paint it. And I'll be using bluish green for that, because I want to just paint with the different color, not very fresh green, but some kind of a like bluish green. Again, I'm following the same technique. I'm just painting half of the circles light with the light color, and as I go bottom, I'll use dark color to create a shadow. I mean, this is very simple. You should follow this technique. This is completely for beginners. So this is how you can paint each circle. Yeah, this is done, and you can see the upper part is light and the bottom part is dark. And now you can just add texture on the edges of the circle, just like a leaf kind of texture. Just see how I'm making this effect. So later this will look like a leaf. I mean, yeah, that's how your tree is taking a shape now. You can just deform your circle more, and make sure your first wash is still wet, so that you won't get the hard blending. It will blend very softly if your surface is wet. Now you can just create some leaf, and you can just add even darker color on the bottom to create some kind of shadow. You can see how I'm painting this. Yeah, just paint this shadow with the darker color. Now you can see your tree is complete almost. So this is how you start with the basic shape, and from the basic you build a complex tree, just deforming your circle, adding some texture. And now you can just paint the branches and all, to just and add more branches in between. Oops, sorry for the moon. Okay, I'm just using my nail to lift off the colors, you know, to create some branches. Yeah, so your complex tree is almost complete. Now I'll just paint its base, and before that, yeah, you can use this toothbrush uh, for these grainy kind of effect. You know, just spray water droplets using your toothbrush and just paint the base. Yeah, you can use your own color, you can use fresh green or even more bluish. It's depending on the kind of tree you are painting. And again, I'm just creating an oval shape, and I'm just creating an oval shape and painting it. These kind of trees you can easily find in the park, you know. Just start with the lighter shade and keeping light source in your mind, and then paint the shadow with darker green or maybe whatever color you are using it. Okay, so yeah, this is how you can use basic shape to create your tree. And even you are using this basic shape, you can still get the complex tree, just the deformation of the shapes. Yeah, so that's all for this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. Just don't forget to subscribe the channel for more watercolor tips. I'll come up with more tutorials. So yeah, see you, bye bye.